Hey, yo, what's up, and welcome to my corner of the internet. So today, let's just talk about the anime season. Come on, y'all, what's up? Please like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you. It totally helps me out. You know, I got a goal, and this goal is very lofty, 1,000 subscribers. Something like. Regardless of that, it's time to talk about this beautiful new season. So what makes this season beautiful? It's because, first and foremost, there's anime that I probably would never watch if it wasn't for, like, the new season or read. But I'll just start off like Undead Unluck. I would not have read this. But this anime looks so cool and looks so awesome that I'm actually interested. And the anime, I mean, it's whatever. Like, I think the story and the powers just didn't get me. Like, the main guy wasn't that interesting except for, like, the obvious question of why he wants to die. That's the only interesting thing. In the girl, her unluck is, like, so inconsequential. But I like the battle of it. And watching these episodes, I feel the wonder. It actually feels pretty interesting. So I'm excited to watch this. And I recommend this to you because, like, this is a pretty good anime. And I'm definitely going to just be interested in it. And I see the manga and it's getting me a little interested. Like, that's what anime should do. It should totally get you interested, even if before you weren't. So boom, our king is back. I've already made a video about this, so I'm going to keep this short. But the Eminence in Shadow is back, and it is hilarious. They are being a lot more funnier than they were, and they're being more just jovially stupid. Like, so many jokes and ways of making fun of things. And it seems to be this side of this season is going to be more labeled on commerce and Shadow just mucking around doing whatever. And I'm so here for it. So if you haven't checked this out, you totally should. I've already done a video on this one too, Soso no Frieren, and I'm totally butchering that. You know the vibes, I butchered it before and I can butcher it again. This is probably peak slice of life. Like, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm a big fantasy nerd. I love anything fantasy. Fantasy is probably the thing that gets me going. It's just a great thing to ponder, wonder. I'm just happy whenever I see fantasy, and when it's done well, when it's so beautifully animated, when you feel the air within the anime, the way you feel our characters, you feel the circumstances of this world that is so foreign to you, but you feel at home within it. This anime is wonderful, and it's probably going to be the anime of the season. Next up is, this anime surprised me because I didn't think it was going to come out swinging the way it did. So I'm going to put this on the screen. Basically, the world has witches, magic, all this, that, these, and those. And this is where it gets funny. I'm going to just tell you, it gets funny because then humans get this scientific revolution. And within this scientific revolution, they're now revolting against the witches. Witches are now on the witch hunt. Ha ha ha. Historical much. And at that point, we are seeing just the destruction of witches. And one of these witches had a disciple. And he just, he goes left. After his mentor is killed and enslaved right in front of him. Wow. He just goes straight crazy, and he's kind of dope in the way he gets revenge on the human beings. It is straight no chaser. It's giving Attack on Titan vibes. Eren, like, it's this anime is gonna do something, and I hope they stick the landing. I hope this anime holds on to that anger and rage, and we actually get resolution. We get a conversation. We see more of the world. I hope it furthers its world building because it came out swinging so heavily that I'm excited. But this anime is definitely something to be excited about, and you should definitely watch it. It's nicely animated. Everything looks nice. The magic doesn't look out of place, and the little bit of CGI is not bothersome. It just all looks nice. So you should definitely check this out. And I'm gonna put this next anime up on the screen because, well, I can't really pronounce a lot of these words, but I'm gonna tell you this. I was super excited for this beautiful ass anime because it's really pretty. It's basically about this girl that's kidnapped, and she was a disciple of an apothecary, or was an apothecary apprentice. And this just looks great. I'm super excited. I'm like 2 episodes in, and this was the anime that I really wanted to watch this season because it looked good. It had a story that was outside of the shonen bubble. I try to keep season to season just one anime that I'm just going to watch because it's outside of the shonen bubble and it makes me happy to watch, and I'm super excited. Also, they have animated another manhwa, unless I'm incorrect, but this one I am completely up to date with, and I'm super interested in the concept. It's weird. I don't fully understand it, even though I'm caught up to date, but I'm such a fan of this odd fantasy mismatch of like the shadow world and this magician and his lack of power, and how he makes up for with knowledge is genuinely like breathtaking. This is something you should watch and pay attention to, because if it does well, I think it could really make a splash for all sorts of different audiences. And the actual like source material that it comes from is dope. Like, it has genuine moments where you feel our main character, even though he doesn't have the coolest powers of what we're seeing, he gets cooler and cooler as the show comes along, and it's something you should definitely behold. Like, I'm such a fan of these source materials that are outside of Japan, if I'm correct now. I could be wrong. I'm just rooting for these. Like, God of High School, Tower of God. I'm rooting for these things, man. I want these things to really make it, because these have been a part of my life. God, since like high school, I've been reading a lot of these stories. And I'm glad they're finally getting a touch on the big screen and getting the attention that they deserve. So please check out this great story. Other than that, there's so many different animes that I'm probably going to watch. Ragnar Crimson, I couldn't keep up with the manga, so, you know, I may read it. I'm super excited. I did see how it was animated, so I'm definitely going to give it a couple watches. There's a couple other anime that I didn't necessarily get to. The F4 racing one that I'm totally interested from the perspective of the photographer, which I don't necessarily know if I like it. I just love how anime is doing these different things and these different ideas. Throughout the season, they pretty much have different things for different people. So you should definitely find something that's worth watching, definitely for you. So go watch, go have fun. I appreciate you for watching me. I appreciate you for hearing me ramble on. And if there's any animes this season that I might have missed, please let me know, or then show on the screen. Anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe. Take care, be well, do your best, and enjoy the season. Take care.